On NBH Chopster, and I just jumped out of Porch with dirty glove bouncing.
Walk down gang, nah, we don't do no drive-by. Caught a nigga lacking, had to hit him from the blind side. We be in.
All right, today we got NBH Chopster in the building.
For sure.
How you feeling today, gang?
I'm good.
That's good, that's good. Welcome to DGB.
I'm glad to be here.
For sure. How would you describe your work ethic during the pandemic?
Man, my work ethic, it been crazy. Like, it been challenging, but like, it like been fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I just been like locked in the studio. Sure. You feel me? That's all I've been doing, studio. You know what I'm saying?
Did you ever think like we'll be in a situation where everything, like the world stopped?
Nah, I ain't never picture it that way, but at the same time though, I look at it like life still go on, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta try to make a way, you feel me?
What's the craziest thing you've seen and experienced during the pandemic, or what slowed down the most during the pandemic for you?
Man, I don't know, bro. I still been doing me, so I can't say, like, I still been doing what I've been doing.
How would you describe your experience growing up in Greensboro, Georgia?
Like, troublesome, like, it what you make it, but like, growing up where I come from, like, you know, we in the street, you feel me? So like, we try and get out the street. And you know, music is the only way out, really, you feel me? Like,
how would you describe yourself as a kid growing up in Greensboro, Georgia?
Like, I feel like I was a good kid, you know what I'm saying? I may did wrong sometime, but like, I feel like I was a good kid overall, no matter how people look at me, you feel me? So.
Did you ever doubt that you would ever make it out such a small city?
Nah, never. Like, we've been making music since like I was in middle school. Like, this been our dream forever. So it like, I knew one day I just gotta stay down, you feel me?
How would you describe yourself jumping off the porch?
Like, I jumped out of Porch early age, like about 12 years old.
Yeah.
You feel me? I grew up with no father. My mom had 9 kids, you feel me? I'm the oldest. That's a struggle right there, you feel me? She a single parent, so I ain't got no choice but to get it how I live, you feel me?
For sure. You was the oldest child of 9, correct?
Yeah.
So what leadership skills did that teach you and motivate you and mold you to be the entrepreneur as an artist that you are today? Like,
because I don't want my siblings to grow up like I had to. Like, they, like my younger siblings, they ain't experienced really none that I had to experience. Like, I really experienced the struggle. So it like, they motivate me to keep going, you know, chasing my dreams so I can show them a different route and not the streets or, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of ways to just get our track out here, you feel me? So I'm just trying to show them a righteous way. You know?
So with your father not being in your life, did you take that leadership role in their life as well?
Yeah, because like their father's not in their life, you feel me? So it like, and that bothers them too, you feel me? But I tell them, you know, you don't need him. Like, I did it without my father, you know? I got y'all, you know what I'm saying? And they believe in me, like, that's all. Like, if you follow my IG, like, you'll see, I'm always reposting my sisters and my brother. They little kids, like in elementary school. But they like what I'm doing, and they know I give them whatever, you feel me?
So what type of feeling does that give you, knowing that your own flesh and blood siblings look up to you in such a positive light?
Like, they give me a great feeling because, like, you know, they used to me being in the streets or every time, or chopping in jail, or, you know what I'm saying? So like, when I got out of jail, you know, I told them I'm just doing music. It is what it is. So, you know.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It's also good to hear you say stuff like that. Like reaching back to your own brothers and sisters, like giving them positive influence. Like they seeing you being in the streets from you going to you transitioning your own life, so you transitioning to bigger money and bigger moves and positive moves. Like, how do you show them business structure?
Like, you know, they always want me around. You know, they want to be around because like they see what I'm doing. They like it. So I try to tell them like, you know, I'm handling business right now, so like y'all have y'all chance, you know, come around, come in the studio with me. You know, like they be wanting to do all of that. Like every time I go to my mom's house, on God, hey bro, I wrote a song, that's all I hear. And like, it be so funny because they see what I'm doing and like, they want to do it. You feel me? So they really like, they real like touching me, you feel me?
So you feel like you're gonna sign one of your siblings one day?
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. That's
For sure.
hard. When did you notice your interest in music?
Man, like, see, I always like love music. It's like I had listened to like Master P, like all of that. Like that's just because of my uncles and aunties. You know, they came up. I was hanging with them as a young one, so it like I just grew to it. And then coming up in the struggle, it just made me like, man, I'm gonna try to rap. And like, on God, my first song, people laughed at me, on God. Like in school, laughing. Like I used to get criticized for every time I dropped a song, they hang, on God. But it like, I ain't stopped. I kept going. And it like, now, they on the way, you know.
Who would you list as some of your musical influences?
I'd say Lil Wayne, Young Thug, and Lil Baby, really. Like, no cap.
So what is it about each of those artists that you took a liking to?
Because like, from me just seeing them, like, they putting their people in position, you know? You know what I'm saying? And that's all it's about, you know? I mean, I ain't saying like you just owe people something, but like, you know what I'm saying? If we all struggle together, if one or go, you feel me? I'm still put you in position, you feel me? But if you fall out now, that's on you, or you know what I'm saying? Fuck up, that's on you. But like, that's just something I gravitate from them. Like, I like what they do.
What inspired you to start taking your music more seriously?
My cousin he blowed up. Foogiano.
So how inspiring was it to see your own flesh and blood blow up in a small city of Greensboro, Georgia?
Like, they're amazing. Like, we love it. You feel me? Like,
that's hard. So walk us through a scenario. Obviously, you inspired by music and your cousin inspired by music. So y'all grew up together as well, right?
Yeah.
So how was it, y'all two, like in the kitchen, sitting down as kids? Like
it crazy, cause like, bro done been rapping.
Yeah.
Oh God, he was rapping before me. But it like, cuz in the street too. But bro went to prison. You feel me? So when he came back, he just took on and created a wave, you feel me? So it like, I ended up going to jail like a couple months ago. And like when I called home one night, they were like, boy, food on. Like I ain't talked to people in months, but I called, they like, oh, food on took off, boy. So I ended up talking to him, he was like, cuz, I swear, that's what we doing now. And you know, it was up.
Not to mention, you also get support from the emerging artist Euro Gotit.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's my bro. Shout out to Euro, man.
For sure. How did you two come together?
When Food came a part of Authentic Empire, and like, I just got in the mix, you feel me? Like, it's just good energy. Like, I always got good vibes, and people always, like, they love my energy.
For sure. So, as we know, Foogiano signed to 1017. Euro Gotit signed as well. Are you still staying in independent rap?
Yeah, like, I created my own label.
For sure. Natural Born Hustle, correct?
Natural Born Hustle music
Talk to
group.
us about that.
I mean, like, this song I came up about, like, I just thought of it, like, a couple years back. I always said, like, if I started just taking music serious, I'm gonna create my own label, and I'm gonna call it Natural Born Hustler. But I couldn't just call it like that, so I had to add music group on the end. And so, like, I finally got that established, and, you know, I'm the only artist on that label right now, but, you know, in the future, you know, trying to add some more talent. You know, I'm about to trying to help people come up. Man.
For sure.
Like, nobody ain't give it to me, you feel me? Nobody ain't showed me.
Sure. So with your cousin being signed in 1017, does he give you advice on how the music business and the music industry really ran?
For sure. Like, me and Cuz, like, we bump heads sometimes, but get what? I know, you feel me? Like, it's all about being and like, you feel me? And it's a lot that he don't show me that I can, you know what I'm saying, avoid just because seeing him, you know what I'm saying? And like, we always giving each other knowledge.
For sure.
Always, like, Cuz support me, I support him.
For sure.
You know?
What's the biggest lesson you learned so far in the music industry?
Like, stuff may not always happen as it planned.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way or the bad way?
I mean, at the time, it may feel like a bad way, but like, it really a good way because like, it'll always, when it come back around, it might be a good thing, you feel me? Like, it might happen a whole different way, you feel me? That's just what happened with me, you feel me? So, from my experience, that's what I can say.
Mm-hmm. How old were you when you had your first studio session? And how was that session compared to your studio sessions now?
Man, I think I was like, okay, I probably like 14, and like, we was in a room on a laptop, no cap. Not even studio headphones with earphones, no cap, you feel me? So like, now, it's like, damn, boy, I came a long way, you feel me? Like, nigga ain't rapping in the closet no more. Nigga in a real studio.
That's hard. So talk to us about the Walk Down Challenge.
Well, it's like, I just dropped my new single, Walk Down, you know? So it's like, it featuring Foogiano also. So it's like, you know, we just wanted to just really create a wave. So it's like, okay, we'll pay somebody $250, whoever got the best walk down video, you know. But the kids were really been doing it, and like they been creating their own little moves, you know. So it's like, you know, it picking up a little buzz around my area.
That's for sure. That's hard. So what's the name of the upcoming project you're working on as we speak?
I really haven't just got an official name, but we got like some ideas, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't just give you a name right at this moment, but just stay tuned, you feel me?
For sure. So what do you want listeners to take from your first project, and how do you want them to receive it?
Like, I want them to love it, you feel me? I want them to feel it, you know, understand, like, you know what I'm saying? I know my music touch like other people, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause they can feel they coming up how I'm coming up, or, you know what I'm saying? I make music for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
What do you want listeners to resonate with the most when they hear your music?
Like, I don't know. Like, I just want them to just know, like, they can remember, like that boy really talking, like, he really telling you some real shit, you feel me? Like,
for sure. So being from Greensboro, Georgia, how does it feel to have the city finally on the map?
Like, it feels great, you feel me? Like, even the niggas, like, we used to have smoke with, like, they fuck with it. Like, there ain't no beefing in there, like, you feel me? Like, it feel like we made it. It feel like I made it, you feel me? Like, it's a good thing.
And what moment did you knew, like, okay, things are transitioning, like this is finally, all my hard work is finally paying off?
Like, probably like a couple months ago when I met D, oh God.
So explain that moment to us.
Like, it was crazy because like, hold on, shout out to D325 too, man. Listen, no, it was crazy because I always used to see, bro, like, I pop out at food show, Pap might be there, but I used to see, bro, and then like, man, I gotta work with bro, oh God, like, I gotta link in somehow. And then I was telling my bit, bro, like, hey, I want this dude right here to work for us. And then he was like, man, I know Holmes. I'm like, what? And then like, what? So he said, chopped it up with him.
Yeah.
D hit me. On God, he hit me. I was like, oh shit. Meet me at the studio. Same day he hit me.
That's hard.
And I made Walk Down the same day.
That's hard.
I knew then, like, I made 4 songs. On the way to the studio, I said, I'm finna write 4 songs. That nigga gonna like 1 out of 4. But it turned out he liked it 3. He just ain't like 1. And I knew then it was on, you feel me?
Yeah, that's hard. How does it feel to have such a supportive system like D and other people around you supporting you and fueling you to a better future?
I feel great. Like, D and Sinead, shout out to Sinead, like, oh God, they always hit me up, motivate me, you know what I'm saying? I might be having a bad day, but they don't be knowing it. They might just send something, you feel me? And I just read it, you feel me? Like, brighten up my day, or they just giving me a lot of knowledge on the game, you feel me? How to move, ins and outs, you know what I'm saying?
And how would you describe being an independent artist, building your career from the ground up, from straight scratch?
Like, it's just challenging, like, it's hard, you feel me? It get hard because, like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to establish a name, like, you trying to make people get on it, like, you know what I'm saying? And, like, nobody know you, so it's kind of hard trying to get people to know you. So, like, I feel like it motivating to some people. I know it motivates me to keep going, like, no matter who like it or who rhyme, like, one day you're gonna join.
For sure.
You feel me?
That's hard. What's the most important thing you want out of your career?
Man, like, that's why I don't even really want to be famous. Like, I just want the money. Like, I just want to take care of my people. That's all I want to do. Like I just want to get my mama on straight. Like, I just want to take care of my people, bro. Like,
For sure.
Get us out the struggle.
For sure.
That's it.
And looking back at your younger years, did you ever feel like music would be the thing to change your life?
Yeah, I knew that. Like, the first day I ever wrote a rap, like, I think I was in middle school, on God. We had like a talent show, and we can rap or say a poem. I wrote a rap. I knew then, like, it was on.
Did you have to present it in front of the classroom?
Yeah, they one of them 10, they laughed at me.
Yeah.
Oh God. they motivated me. Oh God, I stayed down, bro. I was writing raps every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And it's like, now, I'm so fired writing a song now.
Yeah.
That I really don't like writing, cause I can go in there now and just cook up all the head. You feel me?
That's hard. So you took the motivation of being a laughingstock in your middle school rap recession, took it and turned it into a whole entire music empire.
Yeah.
Do you ever look back and be like, wow?
Yeah, I could get what? The same people who used to be laughing, when folks sharing my stuff, they tagging it. You know what I'm saying? They loving it.
Yeah.
And I tell them that they can't do nothing but accept it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I did used to laugh at, bro. Like, boy, they'll tell me, boy, you came a long way. Like, when I just dropped Walk Down, I swear to God, some same niggas and female who used to laugh, like, boy, that song hard. Feel me? Stay down.
Yeah.
I don't care who laugh. I don't care who don't like it. I'm keep going, you feel me?
How do you feel about the haters turning to supporters?
I love it.
Yeah.
If they like it, I love it.
For
man.
sure. So now that you here, do you feel like you'll move from your city or you'll move to another city to gain other buzz?
Nah, like,
Or you want to
I
build
just like I'll be in the mix. Like, I hit every city, but I'm still gonna be home. Like, I ain't leaving home. Like, I ain't one of them. I feel like I'm not one of them rappers that got to move out his city. You know what I'm saying? Like, for what?
Right. So NBH is at home, Greensboro.
Yeah, they're where I'm from. That's down there. Like, we got the mob, we got 4LA, we got NBH. They all from the same hood. Like, Crib Block. Shout out to Crib Block. Okay.
I heard the mob throw some of the craziest parties in Greensboro.
Man, mob throw a party everywhere. We just trending last night. Man, I'm telling you.
So how is a mob party compared to a regular party?
Man, we ear the party. Like, them folk come see us.
Yeah.
Like, fool ain't gotta come. They just hear the mob there. Them folk coming.
Yeah. That's hard. So, what's next for NBH Chopster?
Man, lot of music, video, projects, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hard, bro.
Cash, new cars, everything, you feel me?
Show. Any last words you want to say to the people?
Man, shout out to my fans, shout out to my supporters, shout out to the mob. You did.
For sure.
Shout out to Dirty Glove.
Walk down, gang, nah, we don't do no drive-by.